Over the past month, all that I've been doing in this game has been killing Zalcano. And the reason why is because I wanted to kill 1,000 of them and show you guys the loot tab at the end. Now, a lot of other YouTubers have already made loot videos from Zalcano, but I wanted to primarily focus of getting as many kills as a 4-man group. Now, the reason why I think that 4-man groups are the best is because it's the perfect ratio between loot and the time it takes to kill Zalcano. If you guys have killed Zalcano before, or you know what Zalcano is about, you know that the boss has a minimum of 3 phases. And if there's less than 4 people killing it, I found that if the players had a fairly low mining level, then there's a chance that you're going to have to do 4 phases, which is really inefficient, and it takes like an extra minute and a half to do that extra phase. But with 4 people, I found that 95% of the kills were done in 3 phases. And also the loot from Zalcano is based off the amount of damage that you deal to him as an individual. So the more people that are killing it, the worse the loot is going to be for everyone in the group. Now, you probably already know that Zalcano is pretty amazing money, and that's definitely true. I would say that it's about 1.5 to 2 mil GP per hour, and there was even a trip which was an hour and 15 minutes long where I deposited my whole inventory and the Zalcano tab went up by 4 mil, meaning that in an hour I made roughly around 3.5 mil GP, which was definitely pretty lucky because I did get a bunch of back-to-back runite bar and runite ore drops, which are definitely one of the main sources of gold that you're going to be making at this boss. But then there's also stuff like onyx bolt tips and obviously the uniques. Now, there's 4 unique drops that you can get from this boss. And the first one is the Zalcano shard, which I managed to see one in the entirety of 1,000 kills. It was on 625 kill count and it wasn't my drop. The shard is basically an attachment to the dragon pickaxe, and it's purely cosmetical, so it doesn't give you any mining bonuses or anything like that. At the time it was worth roughly around 900k, but at this point it's probably around 500k, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, I saw the first unique after 624 kills, which is crazy that I went 624 kills without seeing any uniques from anyone in my group. I thought that I was doing something wrong because there were people saying that in 200 KC they've gotten like 2 crystal tool seeds and a pet, and I didn't see a single unique in over 600 kills, so I was kind of worried that I was doing something wrong, but it is what it is. Anyways, the next unique is the uncut onyx, and I also managed to see one in the entirety of the 1k kills that I did, which was on 742 kill count. This drop also wasn't mine, which is kind of unfortunate. I wouldn't mind an extra 3 mil in the bank, but it's okay. It's not the best drop that you can get from this boss. Next up, on 790 kill count, I saw a crystal tool seed. Now, the crystal tool seed is used to make the crystal axe, the crystal pickaxe, and the crystal harpoon, which are all an upgraded version of the dragon pickaxe, dragon axe, and the dragon harpoon. And you need to make it in Prifddinas with a certain amount of crystal shards, which are a guaranteed drop after every Zalcano kill, and they're also obtainable throughout doing activities in Prifddinas. I'll leave a picture on the screen to let you guys see how many crystal shards you need per item, but the crystal tool seed, when I started killing Zalcano, was worth roughly around 30 mil. And since then it has apparently dropped down to 10 mil, so that's kind of crazy how in 2 weeks people have farmed Zalcano to the point where an item has dropped by 20 mil GP. Now, on 840 kill count, I saw another crystal tool seed. It again wasn't in my name, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I didn't mind it because on 964 kill count I got my very first and only unique that I got in 1000 kills, which was the pet Zalcano. Now, I was extremely happy. I wish I would have recorded my live reaction to that, because this is the very first pet that I have gotten in old school RuneScape, and I've been playing on this account for roughly around 3 years, so I was really happy to see it because the Zalcano pet is one of the best looking pets in my opinion, and a lot of people are farming this boss just to get the pet. So I immediately went to Ardoin and insured it, obviously, and since then I have actually lost it once, so there goes 1 mil GP. But now I'm gonna look a little better when I'm going to do mining and woodcutting and bank standing skills, so I'm definitely okay with that. Another thing that I have to mention is the equipment and the inventory setup that I used. On the left you can see my gear, and on the right you can see my inventory. When you're starting off doing Zalcano, you're probably going to need more brews and more staminas, but once I got used to it, I only really had to use 1 phoenix necklace on me and 1 in the inventory, 1 stamina potion just in case, and roughly around 10 brews, and the trips would last for about an hour. So for the equipment, I used a phoenix necklace, a Varrock armor 3, which actually has the same effect as Varrock armor 4, so it doesn't really matter, but there's a chance that you mine double the tephra, which is the resource that you mine while killing this boss, so it makes the process of killing it a little faster. I used the Falador shield for the daily prayer recharge because I did use the double health regeneration prayer. I forgot what it's called, but that extends your trips a little longer. I used a dragon pickaxe and an explorer's ring, which has daily run energy restores, which you're gonna be running a lot killing this boss, so you might as well take advantage of that. The rest of the armor was full graceful, and yeah. So this is going to be my 1000th kill of Zalcano. Obviously 40k loot, great. But yeah, now I'm going to go head over to the bank and show you guys the loot tab. Okay, so really quick before I open up the loot tab, I want to tell you guys that I got over 1.1 mil mining XP, 200k smithing XP, and 100k runecrafting XP in these 1000 kills. Now I was actively mining. Basically, instead of just standing around, I would go to the glowing rock and mine them, so that's why I got over 1 mil mining XP. But yeah, now let's take a look at the loot tab. So as you can see, the loot tab is worth 142 million GP, which is a ton of GP. As you can see, got almost 2k runite ore, almost 10k addy ore, almost 30k mithril ore, almost 1.5k runite bars. That's a lot of money. Almost 1.7k onyx bolt tips. Also 2,152 crystal shards. And I have 125 in my inventory because I got that from 10 hours of Prifdinous agility video. And obviously the pet, which is my favorite drop and my one and only pet that I have so far, so I'm extremely happy that I got it. But yeah, like, this is a lot of loot, but on the screen right now should be all the information of all of the brews, staminas, and phoenix necklaces that I used in these 1000 kills. And if we subtract that from the 142 mil GP, the total is on the screen. I'm going to edit this after I actually record the audio, so I don't know the total profit, but you guys can see it on the screen. Anyways, now I'm going to go to the GE and we're going to sell all of these things. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could take 2 seconds to click that like button, it would help out a lot, especially with the YouTube algorithm being the way that it is. This is the video that has taken me the longest time to actually make, so I would really appreciate any kind of support, positive or negative. And also let me know what I should do with these 2,000 shards. I was thinking to maybe make some tools and then to open up a bunch of crystal chests, but we're going to see. I'm already working on a new video, so it should be out in a couple of days, and I have a lot of stuff planned for this channel. I'm also keeping in mind the suggestions from you guys, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.